Hi everybody, welcome to Tanya's Tea Time. I'm Tanya. Thank you for coming by and spending some time with me today. We are going to do a reading today, and I kept getting Capricorn, Libra, and Gemini. So that will be for these three signs, Capricorn, Libra, and Gemini. Don't ask me why. It's just been like ringing bells for the past week. I've just been getting a lot for, I keep hearing Libra, Gemini, and Capricorn. So I don't know if you all have like many different placements that might resonate, or you guys are dealing with people with these actual signs in their chart, like heavy. Let me know in the comments below if that rings a bell for you. But I had like a really strange dream, and in the dream I was like floating above, and I was about to go into like a very, very dark area, but I was in the last like of the lighted street, and I was floating in a street in the light, and all I can see and hear were these shadows of people in the darkness, but they didn't sound like people. They sounded very scary and very foreign, and I just knew that I didn't want to go into the shadow. And at that moment, I felt somebody pushing my back and my shoulder into the shadow to bring me down, like down to earth, down to the ground. It's very, very interesting. It might mean something to somebody out there, but I just, with that dream, I just keep thinking about it in reference to Capricorn, Libra, and Gemini. So I don't know if some of you guys are dealing with like somebody that may be pushing on you, oppressing you. You feel like you're being bullied. You feel like you're being pushed out of your light, like into the shadows. Maybe you feel like the spotlight is not on you and it needs to be on you, and you feel like somebody's pushing you out of the way. I just feel like for many of you, you feel oppressed in some way, shape, or form. You feel that you're being pushed in some way, shape, or form. Let me know. We're going to go to the tarot, and when I was shuffling, I did get for you guys the Tower card twice, and the Hierophant card fell out twice. So I don't know if you guys are going to be experiencing a Tower moment in a literal way, because for it to just fall out 2 times, or if some of you guys are going to maybe have some sort of fallout with possibly a partnership, or a loved one, or just some sort of connected partner. It doesn't have to be, it could be a friend, it could be a job related thing, somebody that you're highly connected to. Give me one moment. Okay, I do apologize for that. Wait one second. Sorry. Okay, so let's get back to tarot. Sorry for the disruption. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if you guys are severing, or there's something coming in between you and a connection that meant something to you. The King of Wands. Warrior here, somebody that understands the balance of both light and dark. Funny, because of the dream. There was extreme light and dark. But you didn't want to be pushed into that darkness. That's what I'm seeing, is that whoever I'm speaking to did not want to be pushed into the darkness, that was clinging on to the light, to stay in the light, to do whatever they had to do to stay in the light, because it felt like somebody was pushing me into, and maybe you have just some people that are toxic around you that you feel like are pushing you just in a bad way in your life. The Ace of Cups came out. It's hand of divine giving you love. Or this speaks of feeling emotions, love pouring out, being a vessel of love, or somebody is that for you. And the lilies, it's so funny, I never really looked at this. There's lilies here on the bottom here. I just got a house recently that we have a pond now in our backyard, and we have these lilies, these water lilies, and they actually grow. I always thought from pictures and photos and stuff that the flowers grew on top of the leaves, but they don't. They're very much separate. So there's an actual, I'm just hearing the German word Blatt. There's the actual leaf that's there, and then there's the flower that grows separately. So they don't grow together. They just look like sometimes they're growing together because the flower rises and it opens, and then it ends up opening on some of the leaves. But they grow separately. And again, there's this light and dark aspect, the separate aspect, this tower moment, maybe between a Hierophant or some sort of commitment going on here for some of you. Again, don't try to make this fit, you guys, if this is not your story. But please let me know if it resonates. Again, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn. Yeah, some of you guys have been investing time in this situation, investing time in possibly this love, giving your emotions, which for Libra and Gemini can be difficult to be emotional, to let somebody in. Or this might be you really trying to work on both aspects of yourself to bring some sort of emotion to the plate, to somebody that you concern with some sort of partnership. And then there's some of you air signs there with the Queen of Swords there. Very direct, very logical, very thinking in the head. Yeah, I think some of you guys took a lot of time to invest in maybe your emotions, invest in being more emotional, more open with somebody. Definitely in your head. Somebody's in their head about this situation. Okay. King of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Ten of Cups, Four of Pentacles, the Empress, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn. What is on the bottom of the deck too? The Lovers. Yeah, definitely have to do with some sort of commitment or a decision about a commitment. There's definitely, I see this separation here. Not a separation, but I feel like there's definitely like a mental separation of some kind. There's somebody that's definitely more guarded and maybe is more concerned with material things. That's their side of things, that they're more interested, or they have been more interested in more of the material side of things, and they've been concentrating maybe on their work and things like that. But this could be someone from the past, but it doesn't have to be. But maybe this person maybe really made you think about what's important to you. Maybe brought out the kid in you again and made you more emotional, which was something that was difficult. whoever this person is for you is definitely your 10 of Cups, or has brought this to you, this feeling of completeness. This is my family. This is my one. This is my Empress. This is the person that can be a mother or a father to my children. This person can help me birth and bring into the world something new and something beautiful. But there's a decision being made about this for some reason. Underneath that, some sort of heartbreak. And I feel like that's with that light and dark side. I feel like for some of you, I just heard toxic again. Maybe it's like an emotional toxicity. I don't think it's, I don't think it's like somebody with an actual problem that would bring something toxic to the table, like abuse or drinking, drugs, things like that. Like I see the Devil card. I don't feel like it's anything. I feel like this person maybe, again, brings more of a shadow aspect of things. And there's that, it just came out for you guys. It was underneath that card before, underneath the Lovers, and it comes out again. There's heartbreak here. There's disappointment here. There's, yeah, having to make a decision again. And I feel it. It's heavy. And maybe that's why I was getting pushed. Maybe it has nothing to do with feeling pushed. Maybe it has everything to do with heaviness. Because I was light and I was floating. That's what that is. I was light and I was floating, and I felt like I was getting pushed down by something. And I feel like maybe that's the burdens, the heaviness of the situation. Maybe this, but you've given your all to this person. This person for you was everything, but maybe you feel like for them, the way that they're treating you is more from a dark aspect than a light aspect, if that makes sense. Yeah. Disappointment. Like really having your guard up. Hands crossed, really upset about this. And the Emperor in reverse. This guy can be nasty. With this Queen of Swords, yeah, that makes total sense. On my table here, I have the Queen of Swords, I have the Ten of Cups, I have the Empress, and then I have the Emperor upside down. And then the heartbreak next to it. I think you're making a choice. For those of you that this resonates for, you're making a choice about this situation. Do you continue with this situation? Do you put up with some of their verbal, I don't want to say abuse, but nonsense, toxicity? I feel like there's a lot of verbal things being said to you. I feel like at one point this person looked like you're happily ever after, and I feel like many of you still look at them in that way. I feel like that's where the heartbreak is, because you still love them. They're still like, for you, everything. But in reality, they are, this guy here, somebody that can really tear you down and make you feel like you are under a shoe, that you are nothing, that you are dirt. And maybe this person sometimes like brings you flowers and has these whimsical moments that makes you go, oh, there's that person again that I absolutely fell in love with, that person that I know is there or was there at the beginning, the person that I invested, you know, before I invested all this time, and this was the person that I knew, my Ten of Cups. But I feel like now there's definitely this burden here, this upset here over giving your emotions to this person, letting this person in, because that's not something you normally do. Any advice? Yeah, on the bottom of deck, strength. Be strong, stand your ground, really take the time to think about what you want to do. Any advice for these signs, please, that we're dealing with and talking about today? That's like a lot. No, it's not. It's only 2. Yeah. You will have success and you will find your perfect match. At the beginning, there was this King of Wands here, this person that knew themselves really well, the light and the dark side. There is a perfect match here. There is success with a perfect match here. Whether this person is the perfect match for you or not, I don't think so. There's a new beginning here. I think many of you are parting ways, or at least thinking about it. Definitely, if there's a way to talk things out, then I would encourage that, but stand strong. There's a new beginning for you on the horizons, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.